Hi, my name is David and welcome to another quick tutorial on how to use white toner to create outstanding printing stuff. I would actually call it art. As you can see, we've got a sample already set up here. We're going to print on wood paper. Wood paper is something we came across by a customer. They sent us these sort of papers. It comes in different grammages, and this grammage is actually almost like normal paper. You can see it's kind of, and it comes in really cool textures, like a little lighter texture and like a little darker texture, almost like some like walnut wood or something like that. And this is really cool to create art. And we found out that using Little Ghost white toner printer, you can actually directly print on this. You can just insert it, run it through the printer, and then print your design on it. And we found that really cool. And I'm quickly going to walk you through the process how to do that today. To start, you're just going to insert a few sheets of these papers into your printer. They came to us pre-cut in A4, so make sure that you have your paper tray set to A4. Remember, when inserting papers into Little Ghost, the Canon printer, you will always have the printed side facing up. So the side that is facing up is the side that the print is actually going to sit on. I also quickly double-checked which toner cartridges I've got installed. As you can see, I've got the white, cyan, magenta and yellow Ghost toner cartridges installed, and this is correct because the design I'm intending to print is going to be completely white. Every time you open and close the printer, it quickly checks if anything has changed, like for example, you changed the toner cartridge or you changed the paper or something, and it quickly recalibrates, makes a little noise. I've got the design opened on the screen. I want to print in complete white, so everything in the design is black on my screen. I will make a quick spin video for you now. Alright, as you can see, design is here on the screen. It's all black, and I'm quickly going to walk you through the driver settings. I open the print dialog. I chose my Ghost LBP-623cdw printer, and I'm going to the settings. And I'm first going to change my paper type to A4, and then I'm going to quickly walk through the other settings. I'm going to tell that it's printing from the cassette, and then I'm going to say that it's going to use a heavy paper setting, and I'm going to quality, that's all fine, and I'm going to set it to color auto. Okay, save this. But before we start, I'm quickly going to do one more thing. I open an empty document in Microsoft Word, and I'm just going to print that empty document. I go to print, just select the printer. Because it's empty, there are normal settings to be made. I just have it run through the printer. And now it's actually going to run the paper through the printer without any print. Why do I do that? I just do that to smoothen out the paper, to preheat it, and because it's a laser printer, the paper kind of gets warm, and I just want to make sure that it doesn't curl or bend or shrink or anything, so I just run it through the printer one time to make sure it's all nice and smooth, and then I reinsert the paper. And then I print the actual file. Back to my mountain design here, back to my print screen. Once again, quickly run through the settings. Okay. And this is going to be A4, quality, black and white, and cassette 1. Heavy paper. Okay, there we go, and then we just hit print. The printer is going to check the paper settings, and it's going to give you an error if you have the wrong paper setting in the printer, or if the paper setting from the driver varies with the printer. So I'm quickly going to adjust this here and tell the printer that it has actual heavy paper installed, like I selected on my screen. This is a very handy function because you might have set up your printer to a standard type, for example, plain 2 for transfer printing. But this way you can have this standard type set into the printer and adjust it on the go without having the printer print with wrong settings when you print something else. Now the paper runs through a little slower on the heavy paper setting. And as you can see, we got the design printed. Looks super cool. I really love it. I'm really into these kind of designs as well. I also collect mountains, but as you can see on this kind of walnut texture, it's really, really cool. Pops out really nicely. We're going to show you some more detail later in this video, but this is how you can actually create great art within seconds. Any design that you would create from your creativity, from your drawing, from your iPad, or even designs that you might download on the internet, you can just as easily print them out using these kind of fantastic paper types. We will put a link in the description below if we can give you access to these sort of paper types. And also for heavier wood, we will put out a video, which we will link here as well, how you can print on wood type of media that actually does not fit into the printer, that will not run through the printer because it's thicker, because it's maybe like a cutting board or like anything else. And you can do that with toner transfer. So if you like the video, if you like the design, please give it a thumbs up below. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell to get notified when we put out new videos. And for today, I say thanks for watching and see you next time.